Peace, 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 and welcome to Love Sirya Divine Channel. If you are new here, thank you for clicking this reading and tuning in. And if you are returning, thank you for your support again. We're going to tap into these messages to see what divine guidance does the Holy Spirit, God, the Most High of all, our divine ancestors, spiritual team, and guardians of love, light, peace, and truth want to share with the Divine Collective today. I'm going to do something a little bit different here. I'm just going to pull out the tea leaves, but I'm not going to flip them over until later in the reading. I do see this month here. I do see this green card, and that wants to come with it. I'm feeling this one. I'm also feeling these over here. So, okay, that's enough. No more. All right. So I will flip those over later in the reading when I feel called to. Okay. So we have our tea leaves here, and then we are going to get some messages from the divine. Oh, to see what this Holy Spirit want to say on this wonderful day. Okay. Holy Spirit, come through, tell us what's true. What messages do you have for the Divine Collective? Thank you. We have strength with the Yang moon coming out. Okay. Holy Spirit, come through. Ooh. Tell us what's true. What messages do you have for the Divine Collective? Oh, interesting. We have accept help with the Yin moon coming out. Okay, so we got Yin and Yang coming out here. That's the masculine and feminine energy coming out. Holy Spirit, come through. Tell us what's true. Thank you. We have take a risk. We have communicate. In this one, we have enchanted. Let me give one more card. And we have intuition coming out. Okay, we have change your tune at the bottom of the deck. Okay. So we are now going to flip over these tea leaves. Okay. I just be following my intuition here about what I am being called to do when it comes to these readings. Okay. I just follow spirit, trust the process, and I allow spirit to guide me on which cards to use for the day. Okay, of course, I have a collection of cards, and I just let spirit guide me on what cards to use for today. And I was guided to the tea leaves, but I was like, with the tea leaves, it's like it'd be abundant messages, like the messages be coming out. And it really just be confirmation of things that I already said in the reading. So I was like, well, let's just pull out the tea leaves because that's what spirit wants. And then spirit was like, pull the tea leaves first. Pull the tea leaves first? Why? And now I know why. Because of the spread that we have here. Okay. It says a lot, but it's very ambiguous. Okay. So we have hammock, taking a vacation physically or mentally. Okay. We have horse, short journey. We have carriage, a journey either physical or mental. All right. So there's definitely two cards here talking about physical or mental, your physical or mental. Wow. That phrase, don't put the carriage before the horse, or don't put the horse before the carriage. Don't put the horse before the cart. Yeah, that's the phrase. Don't put the horse before the cart. That's for somebody. Okay, because we have the horse here first, then we have the carriage. So don't put the horse before the cart. That's for somebody. All right, we have desk. Pay attention to your work. We have the moon. Changes in your life. Okay, we did just have a new moon in Scorpio. We have owl. Good advice from a wise person. Butterfly, a change for the better. Okay, so that's two cards speaking on change. We have success coming out. Need that. Okay, we have broken wishbone. Your wish will not be granted. Okay, this is coming out near this strength card and accept help. We have February. We have star, guaranteed success. There's two cards with success. We have gravel, involvement with law. And we have gong, an exciting event. Okay. So off rip, the energy right now is talking about a physical and mental journey that you all are partaking on, which is why I believe we have this strength and accept help card, okay? Because you have to find the mental and physical strength to push through whatever this change is that you all are going through. You all are going through a metamorphosis, you're going through a transformation, okay? Because with the butterfly, you know, you go from the caterpillar to the butterfly. That's a whole phase. That's a whole process. That's a major transformation. That's honestly a death in the beginning, right? And with the moon go through phases. It go through cycles. Okay, so you all are ending one cycle and beginning a whole new cycle. And in this new cycle, okay, you are becoming new. You are being illuminated, okay? Your frequency is changing, which means your aura is changing. You are being enchanting, you're being charming, okay? And you are being divinely guided right now because we do have this communicate card with this owl, okay? So you are being divinely guided with wisdom on how to move and navigate through this change, okay? With this, pay attention to your work. Some of you all may be changing careers at this moment in time, or this may just be a reminder to continue to focus on your goals, to not be distracted, okay? But we do have take a risk here. So if you all are switching careers, are switching um, your jobs, okay? Or if you're leaving your job to embark on a new journey in which you are starting a project or starting your own business, okay, go ahead and take that risk. Make sure you are not putting the horse before the carriage, but making sure that you are actually following um, the proper guidelines and the proper steps, that you're not taking shortcuts, okay? But all in all, you all are going through a major change right now that is going to happen quickly. It's not going to be a long, drawn out process because we have short journey here with the horse. It's not going to be a long, drawn out process. I feel like you all have already gone through the phase of being in your cocoon, and you're at that phase where I think the phase where the butterfly is about to come out of that, I think it's called a chrysaline, or however you pronounce it, that that sac that the caterpillar is in. You all are about to emerge, okay? Your entire life is about to shift. Your entire life is about to change. But there are some things that need to be worked on, that need to be tweaked a little bit, okay? There are some risks that you're going to need to take to bring forth this new life, this new beginning, okay? Make sure you are following your intuition. Make sure that you are maintaining physical and mental fortitude. Make sure that you're accepting help when it's needed, okay? We have the February card here, which is kind of letting it be known that you all may start to see the success of your efforts in February, okay? So don't be too harped on the win, okay? I would say definitely take timing with a grain of salt, okay? But with this wish will not be granted, you all are definitely being called to take, make sure you're resting and you're taking breaks when needed, okay? But that you're maintaining your faith and know that everything is working out for you in divine timing, okay? But you all may start to see results in February, okay? Yeah, you may start to see results of your efforts in February. But you have the success card here twice. You have the success card here twice. You have changes for the better, changes in your life twice, and you have a mental or physical journey here twice. So that's what's being communicated to you all right now. To take a risk, to stay strong, to accept help when needed, to communicate honestly, okay? Because your intuition is guiding you towards a better life, okay? Holy Spirit, come through. Tell us what's true. What messages do you have for the Divine Collective? Can you give us some more messages here? Be a little bit more specific, okay? Wow. Can't get no more specific than that. Okay, we got the Tower card coming out here first on top of this Strength card with this journey, this mental and physical energy, okay? Yeah, there is a major upheaval that is happening right now. Major changes, unexpected changes, surprising changes. Okay, we do have an exciting event here with the gong. Okay, but you all are definitely going through a major transformation right now. Things are shifting, things are changing, things look chaotic right now. Looks like everything is falling apart, which is why you have this strength and accept help card, because even though things are looking like your world is turning upside down right now, okay? You have to be strong in your faith that everything is working out for you. You have to be strong in your faith, knowing that you will be victorious, you will be successful. Just focus on your goals here. We'll pay attention to your work. Stay focused on your goals. Stay focused on making sure that you are taking the appropriate steps towards what it is that you're working for. Okay, with involvement with law, this is giving, make sure you're not taking shortcuts, make sure you're doing everything correctly, you're doing everything right, you're not manipulating people, you're not scamming people, okay, you're not being honest, okay, because with this involvement with law and this gavel, this is giving justice energy. So make sure you're moving in truth, integrity, and honesty, okay? But things are definitely shifting for you right now. And you don't want to put the horse before the cart. You want to make sure that you are doing everything appropriately so that you can be successful, okay? Because we do have the Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck, which is recognition, is victory. Okay, so you are doing the work. You will be victorious. You will be recognized for your hard work. But there's definitely a major, major change, a major shift that is happening right now, okay? As doors are closing, other doors are opening for you all. The Tower being the first card coming out in a reading, okay, is very telling. Very, very telling, okay? This is destructive energy, okay? But with destruction comes building, right? With chaos comes order. Okay, yeah, we have the Queen of Swords coming out. You're being called right now to be wise in your choices, okay, to not be emotional as things are changing, as things are shifting, as things are quote unquote falling apart. Okay, keep a bird's eye view on what it is that you are working towards. Okay, we have the Six of Wands falling out here once again because you will be victorious. Okay, because there's a whole new beginning that is being offered to you, but you got to maintain this curiosity. You got to maintain the willingness to grow, to learn. You got to maintain the willingness to put one foot in front of the other. Okay. But you also got to cut off any and everything that is not serving you right now. With this Queen of Swords, she don't take no shit. Okay. Very cutthroat energy. Very like but graceful in how she do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, she literally sets up healthy boundaries. Okay. We have the Seven of Cups and the Six of Cups that's coming out here. So you all have a lot of options right now. A lot of options, a lot of nostalgia. Okay. A lot of things from your past coming up, revisiting. Very, very on point with the energy, because we are in Mercury retrograde right now. So there's a lot of things from your past that is coming up right now, whether that's exes, old opportunities, old friendships, also old beliefs, old identities about yourself. But you are being called to make some type of choice right now, multiple choices. Maybe some traumatic experiences are coming up for you right now, and you're having to make the choice to be strong or accept help, therapy. I don't know. Okay. But you all are definitely being called to make wise choices right now with the Six of Cups and Seven of Cups. As I was talking about the Queen of Swords right now, you're being called to make very wise choices right now. Okay. Not immature, petty, childish choices. Okay. Not choices that, like, when you become a grown woman, grown man, you put away childish things, right? That's what that energy is given. It's time to put away childish things, because you have new beginnings. You have a new beginning that's coming towards you. One that's going to be extremely fulfilling. Okay. Times are definitely changing for you all with this Wheel of Fortune. Okay. There is karma that is being cleared right now. And what's coming for you is fated, is destined to happen. But you have to be mature in your emotions. You have to be mature in your emotions. Okay. You have the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups here. Okay. You got to be graceful. You got to be mature. You got to trust your intuition. You have to trust what it is that you are feeling, what it is that you are hearing. Okay. You don't want to be emotional, but you got to trust what you're feeling as well. Okay. If you're feeling nervous, trust that you're feeling nervous, and then make a wise decision to move accordingly. Right. Don't be reactive based on your emotions. Okay. Don't be reactive, but you want to respond. Take it into account, because things are definitely changing for you all. You have the Tower and the Wheel of Fortune, the two major arcanas that's letting me know that you are going through major changes. It's inevitable. You cannot avoid it. Holy Spirit, come through. Tell us what's true. What other messages do you have? Okay, yeah, we have the Five of Swords and the Four of Cups. Yeah, you can't avoid it. A lot of you all are trying to overcome a lot of energy, a lot of mental anguish, a lot of heartache, a lot of grief. Okay, a lot of people trying to one up you, a lot of feeling dissatisfied, disillusioned, just bored. Okay, you got to get out of this energy. You can't be out here shitting on other people just to make yourself feel better. And you can't be rejecting every opportunity that comes towards you just because you feel like it's not what you need. Okay, because sometimes what we want is not what we need. And what we need, we already have, right? It's already being offered to this person, but this person feel like they don't need it, so they're not reaching out for it. They're not being receptive, right? They're turning a blind eye to the opportunities, people, and things, because it's quote unquote not what they want. Wow, with the Three of Swords at the bottom, yeah. You all are trying to prevent some type of grief, trying to prevent some type of anguish when it comes to making these changes, when it comes to accepting a new life, a new reality. You're battling in your head. You have this conflict, this major conflict in your head about what it is that you should do and how you should move forward, how you should go about this change. And Spirit is like, just do it. Just do it. That's why you have this Queen of Swords and this Queen of Cups here. Like, get out your feelings and just do it. Make the choice. With this Two of Wands, you got the world in your hand right now. Make the choice, and you will be successful. You just have to make the choice. Spirit not going to make it for you. Spirit not going to hold a gun to your head and force you to do something. We got free will, but you just have to make the choice. Okay. Last card coming out is the Fool card. Ain't no cap in Spirit's rap. Make the choice to take this new beginning. Make this choice to walk this new path. Make this choice to have faith, to take a leap of faith, to take that risk. We had take that risk card at the bottom. That's what the Fool card is all about. Taking a risk, okay? We have the Temperance card at the bottom of the deck. Matching this change the tune. Understand, and overstand that everything is balancing out for you right now, okay? Your spiritual team is working effortlessly behind the scenes to change the will, to change the fortune, but everything is fated to happen in divine timing. Everything is fated to happen for your highest good, okay? You just got to maintain patience, okay? Make sure that you are remaining a student of life and gathering all the information that you need so that you can move forward with making informed decisions, remaining wise in your efforts, okay? Because this is a whole new beginning, one that is fated, okay? Like I said, it may seem a little destructive, it may seem a little chaotic right now, okay? You may be a little, like I don't know. It's not looking too good for me, okay? You may be feeling like it's not looking too good for you, just the way things are looking on the surface right now. But do understand that things are happening underneath the surface for you. Things are happening in the spiritual realm for you. Things are shifting with this wheel of fortune for you. All you have to do is make the choice. And once you make the choice, you're going to be victorious. You're going to be victorious. We saw the success card twice here, okay? But there is a whole new beginning with this Fool card that you all are embarking on. You just have to make the choice to take that step, okay? Holy Spirit, come through. Tell us what's true. What guidance do you have for the Divine Collective? What guidance do you have for the Divine Collective on today? For a lot of you all, this change is going to look different. Okay, we have the Father and the Flame coming out. I usually only take one, but I'm going to take both. We have the Father and the Flame coming out. You all are being called at this moment in time to really step into your leader energy, to lead yourself, to guide yourself, to provide for yourself, to protect yourself. Because like I said, you're coming into this energy where you're going to be illuminated. You're going to be a whole new person. Your aura is going to be so bright. Like you have this spark about you, this passion about you, this enchanted, because we have that enchanted card, this enchanted energy where people are going to flock to you like moths to a flame. There's a lot of people that's going to try and come and attach themselves to you, try to feed off of you. Okay, I saw that Six of Cups and that Seven of Cups. You're going to have people from your past like, oh my God, like, look how successful so and so is. Look how beautiful they are. Look at their energy. It's so radiant. Like, they're going to try to get a piece of that. They're going to want some of that. Like, let me get some of that. You remember when we used to be in third grade passing notes to each other? You remember when we was dating back in 10th grade and I loved you? You always been the love of my life. And da, 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 da. People are going to try to come back and get in your good graces because your energy is about to be so fire right now. You're about to be a magnet for success. You're about to be a magnet for love. You're about to be a magnet for blessings. You're about to be so fortunate in every way possible, mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, spiritually, okay? So people are going to try to come back and be in good graces, but you have to maintain healthy boundaries with this Queen of Swords. Maintain healthy boundaries, okay? But we're going to read it and see what we're talking about. The Father is page 65. The Flame is page 167. Okay, 65 and 167. So father, it says the great father, the masculine, the protector, what I say, okay? When light, supportive, strategic, regal, kind authority. When dark, disappearing, disappointing, devastated by failures, right? A lot of you all I'm feeling is going to be in that energy with this tower card where you feel like you're failing, where you feel like everything is going wrong and you cannot fall into despair. That's why you have that strength card in the masculine energy and accept help with the feminine. Like, do not allow your circumstances to define your success, to define your worth, okay? Seek help where help is needed and maintain strength, mental and physical fortitude. Continue to put one foot in front of the other. Continue to have faith in God, all right? Alongside the mother, the father resides in the central axis of the archetypal family. The father embodies both light and dark aspects of the masculine. Thus, he is infinitely dynamic and complex. His energy is strong and regal, embodying such virtues as honesty, wisdom, and loyalty. Ain't no cap in spirit rap. Okay. Yet, ironically and simultaneously, the father is often absent, literal or emotionally. Okay. Through absence or action, the father eventually reveals that he is neither a king nor a god, but a human being with many flaws and wounds. He is both the guardian and one who leaves us to the wolves. Here, yet gone, the champion and the failure. The father can never resolve or escape this duality. It is inherent in the archetype itself. Witnessing the father's limitations allows the child to grow beyond the family and into the world. Yeah, you all are being stretched past your limits, stretched past your comfort zones, which is why it may be a tumultuous time for you where you may feel chaotic, where you may want to fall into despair. You may want to fall into this doubtful energy because you're going places you've never been before with this Fool card. Whole new beginning. You had that take a risk card. You're going places you've never been before. You're experiencing people you've never experienced before. You're about to experience a whole new reality, okay? Because your karma has been clear. You've cleared a lot of karma. So the baggage that you had before, you're not going to walk into this new reality with that same baggage. Your whole frequency, your whole reality is changing, okay? We have the flame. It says the fire, the spark, the glimmer. When light, it says health, mental clarity, good digestion. When dark, it says excess heat and anger, complete darkness. In Sanskrit, the word for fire is Agni. The ancient yogis saw this flame at the center of the abdomen and believed it to be responsible for our vitality. When it is lit, we are connected to our purpose and sense that life is a sacred gift. It is said that those who cannot see the sacred around them then have their inner flame go out. Think of this card as a call to reignite that fire, to cup your hands gently around those things you've forgotten and protect the flame, no matter how harshly the winds around you blow, okay? Protect your light, protect your essence, protect your purpose, protect your intuition, protect your goals, protect yourself as you are going through this transformation, as everything around you is falling and being destroyed, okay? It could be an inner archetype that begs you to light its wick. It is likely that the poet, the mystic, or the shaman would call to you with the language of the flame, okay? I did do a reading recently where the poet card came out, so that may be a sign for some of you all to go back and look at that reading. You'll see it. It's the first wording in the title. It says the poet, okay? But yeah, that's the reads for the day. And I have nothing else left to say. I feel like I've reiterated a lot of things. Not only did I reiterate a lot of things, Spirit reiterated a lot of things over and over to drive the point home. Um, so yeah, it's just time for you to make that choice, to take that leap of faith and trust that God, the Most High of I, the God and the Most High of all, got your back, because they do. All right. If this resonated with you, please let your girl know in the comments below. Comment, like, subscribe. It really helps the channel. Yeah, I'm sending you all love and light. Catch you in the next reading. Peace.